of the Let's Play series on New Game Plus involving this character here. So I'll just show you her stats quite quickly. She's not finished yet. She still needs stuff, places. I can't really remember what I was going to do actually. I think I was going to pump Dex up a bit and leave Vitality at 35 I think, and Endurance at 35 as well, and then put the rest in Dex. I think Dex comes up to 28 or something, and it's purely for the increased cast time. I probably won't notice it very much, to be honest. It'll add a bit of damage to Velka's Rapier as well, which is one of my main weapons. I'm using Beatrice's Catalyst because it's Beast, and I don't like using the 10 crystallization catalyst for just going through the level normally. I'll use it for the bosses, but I don't use it for just going through the level normally. I'm using the Crest Shield by the looks of things. I'm not really sure why. I think it was probably a weight thing, because I do have a plus something or other somewhere. Yeah, Caduceus plus 14. I think what I'll do is I'll pump the Black Knight Shield up to plus 5 because it's one of the highest stability shields in the medium category anyway. If I can take the weight, I'm not sure yet, I'll have to have a look. And then I've got Velka's Rapier plus 5 for one of my weapons, and the other one is Moonlight Greatsword, and that'll be plus 5 when I find another couple of Dragon Scales. I'm using, well, this will be my final kit, but it'll get changed in a minute because I can't light roll in it. So I've got Crown of Dusk for the magic boost, Witch Cloak plus 5 because it looks badass, Lord's Blade Gloves because they give pretty good defense for the weight, and Painting Guardian Waistcloth because they give pretty good defense for the weight as well. Then I've got Bellow and Dragon Crest Ring for the damage boost, and Ninja Flip because I suck at dodging and I need the iframes. So I've got arrows there as well because I've got a magic black bow of Faris, but I don't really tend to use it a lot. We will be going for 4 Kings first, not first boss, because that would probably just frustrate me to the max, but we'll be going for 4 Kings so we can talk to Kath and get Dark Wraith status so that we can invade people and make them cry. But anyway, without any further ado, I'll just switch this to something a bit lighter. Get on our merry way. There we go. So I'll try not to use a shield as much as I can in this playthrough, but I tend to be quite a heavy character user, so I do tend to rely on the shield quite a bit. But I will try and not use it. But if I'm getting hammered, then my patience will probably get the better of me, and I will cry and then switch to the shield. I'll talk through the bosses and whatnot as I go, if I can think of any tips. Which is yeah, if I can think of any tips, then I will give you some. But that's whether if I can actually think of any or not. Well, here's one, I suppose. If you kill him first, as you'll see in a second, you get, that does so much damage, and it's not even my crystallization one. If you kill him first, see, you get a Demon's Great Hammer. I pressed A over it, but you do get it. But you still have to go all the way around to get this stupid Big Pilgrim's Key. I'll just ignore that because it's just a shield. I know you guys haven't obviously been watching because I haven't recorded them, but a lot of my playthroughs I go for everything. So I know where everything is, and I probably won't go for much. I will go for everything that's sorcerer related, so that if anyone's watching this and they're wanting to play a sorcerer and they're thinking, oh, where did you get that, or where do you get that, I will go for them, because that would be a bit mean. For anyone who speedruns, apparently the quickest way is to stand on those bricks and talk to him. God, I love this sword. Now, I should have opened the bot, actually I will, because I'm not speedrunning. You do. Because that gives you a shortcut, so that you don't have to kill any of the Black Knights when you come back through to get the Rusted Iron Ring. The more you know. That is a Pyromancy Flame. Oh no, it's not. So, never mind. I think people underestimate jumping R1s. Jumping right triggers even. Right, where's my big pilgrim's key? Have I had it yet? I do like the rapier class of weapons because you can do those sort of dodging pokes and things, and they're awesome. That looks cool as well. Normally I would roll off of that, but gotta look badass every now and then, eh? Now I will show you items. If I think of items on the way that are generally quite not many people know, or they're not well known, then I'll show you. That's just a Soul of the Lost Undead 200 soul item. And there's Snuggly over there. I don't think I... Oh, I do have something to trade with him. You. Give me warm. Give me soft. I will give you something warm and soft. I will give you Manus' soul. Okay. And... sorry, I'm just gonna quit and reload. So you're gonna have to watch this. Never hurts to watch the credits though, eh? Can't beat some credits. Look at that, 96 gig free. So what's everyone... actually no, I don't even want to ask that question. I was going to ask, are you planning on going for Xbox One or PS4? But I don't want my comment section to turn into a raging inferno of hate. Because I don't know whether to keep my to keep my Xbox 360 and get Dark Souls 2 on that, or just get it from a PC. It's a tough one. I would obviously prefer it for a PlayStation 3 because I will be getting a... here we go. PlayStation 4. So, Pursuers, which is the dark version of homing Soulmass. But it has a much better homing sort of streak. I'll let you watch the video.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Yeah, so Pursuers has a much better homing sort of aspect to it than Soulmass does, and it hits a lot harder as well on unarmoured foes anyway. Shit, that's a big bird. Look how ugly I am and I'm not human. Right, quickly rest up. I'll shove these points into Vitality. Oh, there's only one. In that case I'll put it in. And then... yep, bottomless box is pretty clean. Let's go kill the Taurus demon. If I do another sort of challenge run, I'll show you the way I go at the start, but there's not much point just now, because I don't need any of those items. And it would just make the video longer. Has to be. He always hits me. That's a soul consumable, by the way, the one on the cliff. 200 souls. I'll probably play a bit sloppy until I get to sort of midway, because I know I can take some of the hits. That's also a consumable soul. It's a humanity though. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it is just a consumable soul. I'm heartbroken. I thought that was a humanity. So 3 undead up here. Well, 4 really. That jump is possible. Because I didn't know about the, I'll show you in a second. That's where the humanity is. There is a shortcut here. Well, it's not really a shortcut, it's an extra sort of explory area with some consumable souls. One underneath me in the building, one there. And then that one down there that you can see is rubbish. Literally rubbish, which you can trade with Snuggly for a weapon, I think. No, it's not a weapon, it's a titanite chunk. There's a nasty dragon. I always try and hit him, but I've never managed it. I think you can on the PC, I think he can kill you. If you have the mod running that fixes the... ow, right in the face. That fixes the frame rate and whatnot. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Just mute myself to sneeze there. Whew. So, rest up. My friend got Dark Souls the other week, and after a recommendation from me, and I think he lasted about an hour. I ran through, got the Gravelord sword, and sort of sped ran this bit so that he could summon me. And I cleared all of this for him, and he thinks that the bonfire system is complete rubbish, and he thinks this is the worst game he's ever played. Pfft. Don't know if that comes up, but pfft. These are black fire bombs, I could use these. This is one of the fairest games, if not the fairest games I have ever played in my life. And it's nice when it's a skill-based game that you can't just get people just blasting through it. Destroying it. Ooh. Without actually playing it. I might die here. I hate this group. I always rush it and I always regret it. Plenty of Estus though. If anyone's having trouble and you've got the master key, you can run in here, and this box gives you some gold pine resin, which adds lightning damage to your attacks. Oh fuck. Probably shouldn't swear, but we're all friends here. That did not do a lot of damage. Oh fuck, I forgot you can't. There's another swear word. I forgot you can't kick with this weapon. I'll just run down and I'll kill the Black Knight, because there's no point in him sitting here having a day off. Oh shit. Why is that not hitting the ground, I wonder? Oh, he might kill me. Oh, that was slightly squeaky bum time. That is a blue stone plate ring. I'll just get it anyway. Tear stone, whoops. That increases your damage when you're just about dead. Similar to the red tearstone ring that increases your damage when you're just about dead. But the blue tearstone isn't as easily sort of abused. Well, not abused, but it's harder to use effectively than the red one is. I've never killed Havel as a magic person actually. Well, I did in the first playthrough, but I think I used a weapon. That Twinkling Titanite beetle is always there, and it's always in this one here. Always, always, always. Climb up the roof and clear these horrible undead buggers out first. Good thing I don't PvP very often because I can't free aim to save my life. And I have jumped off the roof, everyone. Oh dear God. I won't make you watch the run back up. I will see you back up there. Okay, so we're back. And that actually only took me 40 seconds, so you probably could have watched it. I got a decent speedrun run. Well, probably not decent. See, some of these speedrunners can just annihilate like whole zones in a matter of minutes. There's people that can do Blighttown in like a couple of minutes, which just strikes me as absolutely crazy. So if you've never done Taurus before, you run, trigger him, and then run back to this ladder. Although there's no real need for me to, since I'm a sorcerer. But it never hurts to take a bit of health off him. And then you just go for a plunging attack. And that'll probably do about comparable damage. I want him to... there we go. He's not too bad once you get the hang of him. Poke. But he gave me a lot of trouble. And when I say a lot of trouble, I mean a lot of trouble. When I first started the game. So did Capra actually. So, run and visit Solaire. Hey buddy.
Ah, hello.
I'm just going to skip his dialogue because he's a crazy bastard.
Oh, hello. The sun. If only.
Oh yeah, I've already got his white stone. But look at that. He gives you the soapstone that can be used to put your white sign down so that other people can summon you into the game. So apparently you can trigger this dragon and then not get hit by his fire, but yeah! Oh well, I've still been hit by his fire, but I've never managed that before. And I'll show you how to get past him and get to the Sunbro altar. And once I've just kicked this down. That gives you a shortcut back to the bonfire. Down here. As if by magic. Just rest up, there's no point in not, I suppose. And we'll climb to freedom, and I'll show you how to get past this dragon. This is the guy that drops the Drake sword. I could give the Drake sword a try. I've never done it when he's been on the bridge before though. So this is the safe corner. You're safe from his fire as long as you stand in here. And what we want is, we want to trigger him to jump onto the bridge. And he should do it. And did I call him a dragon a minute ago? Probably get lots of hate for that. He's not actually a dragon, he's a drake or a wyvern. There we go, because he's not a full-size dragon. So run, 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 run. And the way I do it, just to be safe, is I run straight out of this door. And there he is. Hey buddy. How you doing? You just walking along the bridge? None of these hollows in here will ever attack you, by the way. They're all sort of just mental. And that gives you the praise the sun gesture, and that is what you use. Not the gesture, this is, if I was to enter that covenant, that's the Sun Bros, whatever they're called, Sunlight Warriors. And then later on in the game, when we get the Lord Vessel, we can warp to this bonfire. Which isn't really much of a benefit, but if you are part of the Sunlight Warrior Covenant, then it's much quicker for you to get here. And it allows you to skip the rats that are underneath, which I always have trouble with, so that's good. Ouch. I saw that coming as well. It also gives you a much nicer bonfire spawn point for attacking the parish. I think I'm gonna slap the Moonlight Greatsword on. I still got a flip. Nope. So take off my gloves. Take off pants. There we go. You dead. Pillars, eh? A man's worst enemy. Plus you can kick with this, which is an absolute godsend. Oh, what's he dropped? A spear. Smashing. So if you're at this point in the game, don't use dark magic on him, because he's armoured to the teeth and it won't hit him for anything. You can backstab him in that little hole, but it's quite difficult to get the positioning right, apparently. I've never done it. Hehe, that's fun. Oh, I love this sword. This is my main PvP sword. I don't use a shield in PvP. I just use the Moonlight Greatsword with the Tin Crystallization Catalyst. So I've got the badass magic. Oh, I missed. And if I need to interrupt people, I've got the right trigger attacks. Right, if I remember correctly, this is the key. Yep. That's the key that lets you free Lotrick, which we will do, and I won't kill him until he's done what he needs to do. That's just a hard soul item out there in the beams. I think it's a Nameless Warrior or something, which is 800 roughly. A lot of the hard souls are kind of pointless to go for in an early sort of new game plus, because they just don't give enough souls. Now you can backstab him, so there was literally no need to waste a soul spear. He's guarding a night shield, which is actually a really good shield for the medium category. Here comes one of the better Balder Knights. I'm gonna sneeze again. I'll just mute myself. Whew. I haven't had a hay fever tablet today actually. I wouldn't advise rushing him if this is your first playthrough. I would generally come out of the door and just back up again, and they'll both come slowly for you. The only reason I rushed him is because I knew he was there. And I said I wasn't going to pick any items up, but the allure is proving too much. This is a halberd. Oh, couldn't even see you there. That's the key that lets you get down into Capra. Just open that shortcut. And then when you get to the top of the stairs, back out, because that guy's an absolute pain in the ass. If you're a dex build, he drops the Balder side sword, which is one of the best one-handed swords for dex players. Probably, if not the best. There's one to the left, which is why I'm sprinting. Oh, Balder armor, I've never had that before. Nice. See what I mean about being sloppy? One crystal soul spear should take this guy out. There's a magic guy behind me. Channeler. If I can lock onto him, which I seem to be having trouble with. Is that him dead? Yep. I wouldn't advise doing that on your first playthrough either. How much is this hitting for? 1,000. Oh, never mind. I always get excited when things drop things that they shouldn't. Or they don't very often anyway. There's a Firekeeper Soul. Which is going to be handy because my flask is only at +3. This is a shortcut down to Firelink. I'm just going to send it down and not go on it. Baddie here. Don't really have enough flasks for the... Although I probably could do them. Actually, I never even thought of this. Nice tight hallway. This is going to break my weapon though. Worth it. I think that's arguably one of the best special right trigger attacks in the game. Right, I'm conscious for time. This is coming up for about half an hour. Yeah, we'll do the gargoyles quickly, and I'll show you where to free Lotrick. How did he manage that? That was lucky he didn't parry. He didn't parry me there. Because I've got crap loads of it. So, you go through that little piece of wood, run up these stairs.
Still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
I love this guy.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
He gives you a sunlight medal, which is very handy if you're going to the Sunlight Bros. You can get the Miracle Sunlight Spear, not Sunlight Spear, Lightning Spear, for 10 medals, effectively. Oh no, I'm lying. I'm completely lying to you. You get Lightning Spear for joining them, and they have a requirement of either 25 faith, or every time you help someone as a White Phantom, the faith requirement is reduced by 5. So say you help 5 people, then the faith requirement will be 0. Say you help 2 people, then the faith requirement would be 15, and so on. And the sunlight medals give you opportunities to advance in the Covenant. I forgot to change my catalyst, and I don't like switching on the fly, because that happens. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm not dead. Surprisingly, they don't hit very hard. Just as I say they don't hit very hard, he kills me. See what I mean? I might die quite a bit in this playthrough because I tend to rely on a shield. No. We'll save the gargoyles for next playthrough. And what I'll do is I'll just run through here, and we'll go to Andre the Blacksmith. See, for people that say that this game's too hard, you can skip pretty much every trash mob in the game. Baldur Knight's a lot closer on this side, by the way, so just run away. And this is the way to Andre of Astora. Andre of Astora. That's me just repairing my greatsword because the right trigger loses durability. So we're going to rest up here, and I will see you soon, where we'll kill the gargoyles properly this time. Not taunt them by saying that they have crap damage. If you liked the video and you want to see more, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you thought. If you want to catch up with the rest of the series, the easiest way is to just subscribe, and then YouTube will notify you when I release another video. So that would be great. It'd be nice to get a first subscriber, eh? So yep, I'll see you all for episode 2.